You gon' die. You gon' die.
So you bagged him. I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage,
Bud.
SCPs You Don't Want to Be Real Part 1. SCP-169. This one is a massive SCP. It can use the Empire State Building as a toothpick. And they cannot contain that SCP, they can only observe it and study it. The most dangerous part is that it can create tsunamis, tides and earthquakes with just a flick of its tail. Even if it falls over by an accident, it can put a whole country underwater. Check out my YouTube channel where we will explore the whole world of the SCP Foundation.
Most Dangerous Toys of All Time, Part 29. This is Flubber. It was a gooey slime popular in the 1960s, but they recalled it and stopped making it because there were thousands of reports of kids getting severe rashes and sore throats caused by Flubber. It is said that today, all the leftover Flubber is buried behind a warehouse because it won't burn and they can't drop it in the ocean.
Creepy facts you probably didn't want to know. Part 4. No one knows who lives in this house, named the John Lawson house. Every day, this porch is occupied by a varying number of female mannequins. The number of mannequins, the positions that they're in, and the clothes that they're wearing changes from day to day. No one knows who's moving them or why. However, people do believe that the mannequins are there to convey a message. In 1871, a train crashed just 200 feet away from this house. It killed 22 people. And for some reason, the mannequins are always pointing in the direction of the crash.
Everybody thinks this video is fake until they see what's in the vent. In 2018, a group of urban explorers decided to check out this abandoned factory. As soon as they go inside, they see this warning on the wall. They go upstairs anyways and immediately hear voices from the floor above them. Instead of running away like normal people, they go up to have a look. They trace the voices back to this vent, so they think, and they take their camera and they slide it in to have a look. When they review the footage, they can't believe what they found.
Watch a movie. Gonna get some juice first. Gonna get some juice for my movie. Gonna get some juice. Orange juice. Give me this orange juice. Gonna get some popcorn.
Okay. Oh. Hello? Alrighty then. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Oh no, 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 orange juice, no, 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 no. Open, 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 open.
Hidden Disney Magic Part 72. Did you know that each one of these statues in the queue line for the Haunted Mansion tells a story of who killed who? This is the Dread family. Let's figure out who killed who. First up, this is Uncle Jacob. So Uncle Jacob was the first family member to be killed off. He was also killed off with poison. So the next family member is Bertie. And if you look closely at his epitaph, and you see that bottle at the top, that's the poison he used to kill. But it also tells you that he was shot. Now this is Aunt Florence. And when you see her headstone, you see the gun at the top, meaning she shot cousin Bertie. And she died due to canary seed, which brings us to the twins. If you look closely, you can see the seed bag. And obviously, since they used the seed bag, you can see the little bird in their kill section. But how did they die? Identical bumps on the head by none other than Cousin Maud. And Cousin Maud is actually the last family member to die. And there you can see that little hammer. But if you're trying to figure out how she died, the hint is to look in the back of her hair. She actually fell asleep with matches.
Marie Laveau was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, or NOLA, if you will, in 1801, and throughout her life, she became known as the Voodoo Queen. She already had a background in African spirituality, and after the death of her mother, she was drawn to religion and underwent the instruction of a well-known root worker. It didn't take long for her to dominate the culture and society of voodoo in New Orleans, and many people confided in her for advice or protective spiritual objects such as candles, powder, and an assortment of other items. Many of her wealthy and politically affluent clients paid Laveau for personal advice and protection against any evil energy that might have been placed upon them. After her death in 1881, voodoo in New Orleans lost a great deal of its supporters and began to take on new forms, becoming incorporated into other religions. She is buried in St. Louis Cemetery, and each year thousands of visitors flock to her tomb. They adorn her plot with spiritual regalia, candles, money, flowers, and an assortment of personal items.
This is why you should never go on a subway again. So what happened is that one night, a teenage girl was taking the subway home from work back to her house in New York. The scary part is when she went on board, she sat directly across from two men with a woman sitting in the middle. The creepy part is that the woman kept staring at her and wouldn't even blink, while the two men never once looked at her. Well, at the next stop, a man with a trench coat walked in, but the girl didn't pay much attention to him. The girl kept trying to look away so that one lady wouldn't stare at her, but she just kept looking, wouldn't even blink. Well, at the next stop, that random man with the trench coat pulled out the teenage girl and dragged her out of the subway. She was screaming, asking for help because she had no idea why this guy just pulled her out. But the guy told her to calm down and said he actually saved her life because the woman that was staring at her was actually dead, and the two men next to her were holding her up to make her look alive. The random guy with the trench coat said if he didn't pull her out, she was going to be their next victim.